Good evening out there, YouTube. Hope everybody doing good. Me, I'm blessed. So today we're gonna talk about a lot of things. Got my daily life talk on here. I've been doing this for a while now. Subscribe to the channel, Veil the Barber. Um, like, comment, subscribe. So yeah, man, I was on Facebook today, and I was just making little comments about I got a partner of mine. He a young guy, but he funny, man. He keep us laughing, what I'm saying, in the workplace. I ain't gonna put him out there, because he gonna get married one day. But one day, man, we was just talking about marriage and life, and he just bust out and was like, marriage is a scam. And man, I couldn't help but laugh because I'm like, what do you mean by that? But then, now that I think about it, like, man, I mean, marriage is good for people that can work together. Don't get me wrong. This is not a blog about not getting married or nothing like that, because marriage, I think, my personal opinion, I think marriage is a good thing for people that it work for. Like, if two people can coexist together, cohabitate together, and just live together. I think it's a beautiful thing. You know what I'm saying? But when I thought about it, like, marriage is a scam. It's like just think of it like this, and I'm gonna say this from like a man's perspective and a woman's perspective, because sometimes you gotta think of how women can look at things like that too. Say you married, right? You're a guy, you married, um, and you've been married for about 10 years now. You think, not knowing, but you think everything's peaches and cream. You and your wife doing this and that, and y'all traveling, y'all doing everything in the world, got kids together, family. Just living the average life. And she wake up one morning and say, "Hey, this is not working anymore. I want a divorce." So she go downtown, or she go hire a lawyer. She file for divorce. Now you in court trying to figure out why. You know what I'm saying? A lot of guys, like, it was some guy, he was begging for his marriage, and I was just like, wow, bro. Oh, the sister, the twin girl, they said her husband was begging to be back with his wife, but she wanted something different. So my point of the story is, like, you don't know, what I'm saying? You thinking everything peaches and cream, but she want out, what I'm saying? She want a divorce. So now you find yourself in divorce court. You done built this whole life with this woman. Had kids together, bought a house, bought properties, invested, got businesses together. And, you just thinking everything peaches and cream. And then she just wake up one morning, have a change of heart and say, "Hey, I want a divorce." And you like, man. So now you find yourself in court, child support court, divorce court. You have to leave. You bought a big, beautiful house with the woman. You got to leave the house to her. You know what I'm saying? You got to pay her alimony, child support. Now, if you don't have a good attorney, which, by the way, that attorney gonna cost you thousands of dollars. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have a good attorney, now everything you worked hard for in this marriage has crumbled and came to an end. So from a man's perspective in that situation, I can see it being looked at as a scam. Like, I got scammed, you know what I'm saying? And maybe people won't think of it like that that's watching this video, but that's just an example I'm using, like how a man can look at marriage as a scam. That's how I looked at it when, my little homie was saying it was a scam. I'm like, yeah, man, because, you can build a whole life with this person. And then one day she can just wake up and, man, don't want that life no more. Now, look, now you done lost everything. She done got you out of everything, and you know, you done worked so hard for nothing. Now you got to start all over again. You know, that's just the American way, and that's how I say, marriage can be looked at as a scam. Like, a woman and built this whole life with you, then scammed you out of everything. Now you broke. But that's just how I looked at it. But let's say if you a woman, you know what I'm saying? Here it is, you and this man have saved thousands of dollars. Y'all done saved about $20,000, $30,000, planning this big, nice wedding, roses everywhere, big wedding, 150 people came out, you know what I'm saying? You get with this man, and y'all together for 5, 10 years, but he get this itch, you know what I'm saying? He go through a midlife crisis, and he want to start cheating on a woman with a young, a young woman that remind him of you when you were younger, and now, you find out he cheating, he didn't emotionally compromise the whole relationship between y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because one thing, us men got to realize is, women react and act off emotions. So you got to make sure that, you emotionally pleasing this woman. Like, you got to make sure that, you're doing what you need to do in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Because one wrong move, man, you can turn a woman into a emotionally unstable person. And man, you can bring the situation that I talked about earlier with the man going through all of conflicts and going through divorce court and all that. You can bring that upon yourself by just compromising what you and this woman got by, being promiscuous and cheating on her. So, I just think, that can be another way, a woman can be in divorce court and be looking at marriage as a scam. Like, I was talking to her, I wasn't talking to her, I was, texting this young lady I went to school with tonight. And, it was just funny because she was like, I never get married, and me being married for 7 years, you know what I'm saying? I can understand how she feel. Because it's like, I'm not saying that I never get married again, but it had to be the right person. You know what I'm saying? It got to be genuine and right. You know what I'm saying? Because, it's like, just because one situation didn't work don't mean the other situation didn't work, not work too. Because, people are different and all people not the same. So when you know that, sometimes you just, one bad apple right, you can always shake the bushes and a better apple will fall from the tree. That'll be nice and fresh for you. But, like I say, I tell people, man, it depends on, if it's the right situation or the right person. Because a lot of people, they want marriage. They want to get married to a person, but they don't. Sometimes they want to get married for the wrong reasons. You know what I'm saying? It's not, for the right reasons. A lot of people want to get married for stability. A lot of people want to get married. A lot of women want to get married because, and men too, not just women. A lot of people want to get married because they want somebody to take care of them. They don't want to work. They just want to be, like, you get a lot of women saying they want to be a stay-at-home mom, and it's like, how that's going to work? You know what I'm saying? How that's going to work? I'm going to tell you something, man. When women say that, and men too, because there's men out here that say that too, but saying you want to be a stay-at-home mom or dad, you don't realize that you could possibly be a burden on somebody. Like, if you stand at home not doing nothing every day while this person that you're married to going out working they ass off, they gonna kind of feel some kind of way because it's like, man, why you not contribute? Like, I ain't gonna say no name, but I know a guy right now, and I feel sorry for him. You know what I'm saying? First, I used to didn't like him, because of just how I just felt he was just phony. But now it's to a point where I feel sorry for him because it's like he works so hard and he don't have no type of support or some. He don't have people supporting him. It's like he the breadwinner of the house. You know what I'm saying? And nobody else do anything to to help him. And it's like, man, now he got health problems. You know, doctors telling him he need to stop working and just, it's just a lot going on. And I kind of sympathize for him and feel sorry for him because it's like he the breadwinner of the house, and it's like that's something that I couldn't tolerate. Like, if I get married again, the woman I'm married gonna have to bring something to the table. I heard Steve Harvey talking about something. She shouldn't have to bring nothing to the table. Easier for you to say, the man that's making millions of dollars on TV. If I was making millions of dollars on TV, I wouldn't want my wife to work neither. But look, if we trying to grow and build together, man, look, bring something to the table until I get on to a point like Steve Harvey, and you don't have to work. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. What's up, Shanita? Shanisha. My bad. You said a lot of women get married for a ring and to say my husband this, my husband that. Yeah, that's true too. Like, some people get married just to say they married and they got a ring on their finger. You know what I'm saying? And they husband this or that. But, one thing you have to do is you have to bring something to the table. Like, if you marry somebody, you got to make sure you're doing your job in that marriage as well. You can't just be there. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like I said, man, you can become a burden on somebody. Like, don't no man want a woman that don't do nothing. Like, that don't work, that don't no man. I'm going to be honest with y'all, man. If it's a lot of ladies listening or watching this video, just know a real man ain't going to want to be with no woman that's not doing nothing. Like, it's like you going home, this man going to work every day, coming home, he just see you laying on the couch watching TV. Yeah, the house may be clean, food might be cooked, it might be dinner on the table, but it's like, what did you do all day? You know what I'm saying? Like, man, look, I took care of a woman for, I say, 2 years. I ain't gonna say her name. She didn't work or nothing. I ain't gonna say 2 years. She had an income coming in, but it wasn't really like what I was bringing in. And it's like, I don't mind, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you doing stuff you ain't even supposed to, you doing stuff that ain't right. You know what I'm saying? Because you got all this time and you don't want to go to work. And it's like, man, you don't want to be married to nobody like that, man. Every time you go to work, they calling another guy on the phone. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, then you just don't want to go through nothing like that. I'm just keeping real. And like I said, yeah, ain't nothing wrong with building with somebody, because it's like, that's how y'all grow. And then it's like, man, look, you build with a man, you help him reach a pinnacle, you know what I'm saying? Or a woman, like, you help her reach a pinnacle. Like, I was talking to this client, I was cutting this Mexican guy, and man, I was just like, man, look, Hispanic couples do this stuff, and us black people, we don't do this. This man said him and his girl lived together, saved their money. He put her through nursing school first. Boom. Once she got her nursing license, then he went. Now he got his nursing license. He said, man, we struggled and we worked hard, but we put each other through nursing school. Now we, in the process of getting married. I said, man, that's dope, man. A lot of black people don't think like that. A lot of us selfish, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, it's a lot of black people that's selfish. Like, I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. If you ever get in a marriage with somebody and they be like, your bank account is your bank account and my bank account is mine, man, look, that ain't gonna work out. I'm just keeping it real. Like, look, man, we gotta be, and we married, we gotta trust each other, man. We gotta trust each other with money. You know what I'm saying? We gotta trust each other with money. We can't be hiding money, and it's like if I'm married to you, man. Look, we can have a bank account together. You know, especially a bank account that's going to bills. We can even have a savings account together, and we can have accounts on the side. But when it comes to like things needed for the house and saving for like trips and things that we want to do, I think what I'm saying, in a relationship, couples married in a marriage relationship, couples should have bank accounts together. And a lot of women may say, nah, he might spend my money, or a lot of men might say, nah, she might spend my money on. But look, man, if you married to somebody, you got to trust them. You know what I'm saying? And I got to be able to trust you not only with my life, but I got to trust that if I leave $100,000 in this account, you're not going to touch it. Like, you're not going to spend it. You're not going to go to Saks Fifth Avenue or Neiman and Marcus and go on a shopping spree with the money we save. Unless, you consulting me first about what you're trying to do and what you want to do, but, you just want to do that, because you got women out here that, they'll get a bank account with you and, they'll be spending money. You be like, man, what you had to buy that for? And that's lack of communication. You got to communicate with each other as well. Like if you're married, like, especially when you got money involved in the marriage, like y'all saving money, y'all got money in the account, and then like I say, man, you just got to be able to trust your wife, but like I say, man, marriage, me personally, I ain't gonna say it's a scam, but like I say, it's a scam when you dealing with somebody that's not genuine. If the relationship ain't genuine, or if the person you dealing with have ulterior motives, they don't have your best interest at heart. You married to somebody that's just with you because of what you can do for them, or they married you because what you bring to the table, what you got, or what that's the wrong reasons to get married. When you marry somebody, you want it to be genuine and real. You know what I'm saying? If it ain't, man, look, I'm telling y'all, man, take it from somebody that been married for 7 years. If the shit ain't genuine, it ain't gonna last. I'm just gonna tell you. If it ain't genuine, it ain't gonna last. So why even bother? You know what I'm saying? That's why I tell people, before you tie that knot, get to know a person. Man, look, date them for 5 years. You know what I'm saying? Date them for 5 years. Get to know them, because I'm going to keep it real with you, man. If it ain't genuine, you're going to find yourself in a jam, you know what I'm saying? Divorce court, child support court, civil court, chancellery court if y'all own anything together. And if it's a foul divorce, domestic court and criminal court. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want to go through that. Like, life is about living in peace. So, if you do get married to somebody, you want to make sure that they don't compromise your peace as well. You know what I'm saying? Because when you married to somebody, when you come home, your home's supposed to be your peace and sanity. Like that's supposed to be your sanctuary where you find peace. If you don't find it at home with your wife, it's not gonna work. That's all I'm saying. And yeah, a lot of people don't see things the way I, but it is what it is. Like, that's why, a lot of people have to be mindful of who they getting involved with and who they getting married to. And not only that, just have an understanding of what it takes to be married. You know what I'm saying? Marriage ain't hard. It ain't hard and it ain't easy. You know what I'm saying? It just gotta be genuine and with the right person. You marry the right person, man. I'm gonna be honest, it can last a lifetime. I think about my grandma and her husband. They was married for like 30-some years. Up until the end, till my grandma passed. Rest her soul. But even on my grandma's deathbed, she was asking what her husband was, and I was tripping on that. But that was like 30 plus years of love, you know what I'm saying? And their marriage wasn't um, from what I seen, it was a lot of ups and downs in it. But one thing about my grandma's husband, he was a simple guy. You know what I'm saying? He was simple, so that's one reason I think it worked out. You know what I'm saying? Because you know he was, a woman's supposed to be submissive, but it was like he was more submissive than her. Whatever she said was gold and goes. You know, he didn't have no voice in the marriage like that. Hell, she took his paychecks and gave him $10 out of every paycheck for 20 some years, and gave him enough money to buy a Dickie suit and a pack of half a Tampa cigarettes. Cigars. He was happy with that. So some people, if they simple and they married with somebody, that can work as long as they bringing something to the table. It can work. You know what I'm saying? But me, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I say this, like, if you are an ambitious person, you got to marry somebody that's ambitious. You know what I'm saying? If you got goals and dreams and aspirations and they do too, I think y'all be a perfect fit, because you can't marry somebody and you ambitious and they not. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying from experience, that's not going to work. You know what I'm saying? Because they always think that you just live. I had a woman tell me, well, it may not be true, but I'm just saying from personal experiences. I had a woman tell me, because like I say, I'm a very ambitious person. You know what I'm saying? I'm driven. I want things out of life. I come from nothing. You know what I'm saying? I come from the hood. I come from the struggle. I come from nothing. Trenches. You know what I'm saying? I come from nothing. So by me coming from nothing, I always wanted to have something and go somewhere. So when I used to tell these things to my ex-wife, my wife at the time, she would say things like, you living in fantasy land. Like, like she would shoot down everything that I talked about. And I'm going to tell y'all something what's crazy out here. When I left her, went right back on track to everything I was talking about doing and wanting to do. You know what I'm saying? And you just accomplish things when you with like-minded people. You know what I'm saying? If you're married to a like-minded person, you'll accomplish a lot out here in life. Believe me. A lot of people say that ain't true. But I'm telling you, if you marry a like-minded person, a person that's driven, have goals, that's ambitious, that wants something out of life, that's not miserable, that's not unhappy, you know what I'm saying? Y'all get somewhere. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, man, life is hard as it is, man. Things happen, it's gonna be a lot of times where people are unhappy in life about certain things and certain situations. But just know, man, like I say in other blogs and other, videos, you know, there's always a better day. You know what I'm saying? You may be feeling down and out this day, but tomorrow gonna be a better day. You know what I'm saying? So, you just have that thought and have that on your mind. Think you'll work in a relationship. Yeah. Yeah, and you don't want to be with somebody that's not motivating. You know what I'm saying? Ain't, like I said, if you an ambitious person and you tell somebody that, and it's like every time you tell them about an idea or a goal or some things you're trying to do, and they shoot it down, it's like, man, look, what are you really to me? Like, is you the enemy? Am I sleeping with the enemy? Like, why why you don't want to be on the page of growing together? You know what I'm saying? And sometimes, you know what I'm saying, you gotta just sit back. Like what I did, man, I sat back and just thought about it in my marriage. Like, man, we not gonna grow. We not able to grow together. I don't see myself growing with you. Love you to death. To the day I don't talk to my wife. Well, I had a conversation with her. We talk from time to time. I'm not mad at her. She not mad at me anymore. But I wish her well, man. I always talk to her, but it's like just understanding and knowing that, you with somebody, y'all can't grow together. I just had to sit her down and tell her, look, we can't grow together. You know what I'm saying? I gotta move on. You know what I'm saying? I wish I wish you well when you move on. I want to see you happy. Hopefully you can, be with somebody like-minded, and y'all can grow together. Because that's my vision. You know what I'm saying? You want to be with somebody that have goals and dreams and ambitions, and they just want to grow with you, and not only grow with you, love you, and be genuine with you. You know what I'm saying? Because if not, man, like I say, you gonna think marriage is a scam. You know, I say, marriage ain't a scam. It's only a scam when it's with somebody that's not genuine, or somebody that's not right. If you with somebody that's not right, or you with somebody because they just want to be married and say they got a husband, or say they got a wife, or they with you because of what you can do for them, it's not genuine love, you know, um, man, it ain't gonna work, man. I'm just telling y'all, don't even waste your time. But hey, sometimes, well, don't listen to me, because it's like sometimes, you know, people can grow in the love. You can be with somebody and marry them, and they can say they just married you because they want to be married. They want to say, they married, and y'all can grow together. But who got time for that? You know what I'm saying? Life too short to be wasting your time. You want to make sure that it's genuine from before you get involved with it. You don't want to get married to somebody and hope for the best. Hope that this person you marry is genuinely true, and the love is real. Because, like I say, man, you just gonna put yourself through a lot of changes that you don't have to go through. And man, you'll be looking at marriage like a scam. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, man, it's not no knock on people that's married. Like, it's not no knock on it. I'm not, it's really like a humorous chat tonight about, marriage, you know, and like I say, man, marriage, but you know what? You can't force nobody to marry you neither. Like, it have to, like I say, it has to be genuine. Like, if it's not genuine, it's not gonna work. Like, I wouldn't want, if I gotta force somebody to marry me, I don't want to be with them. Man, you go ahead on about your business. Like, look, I ain't got time to waste. Like, time waits for nobody. You know what I'm saying? My mama always said that. Time waits for nobody. And you don't want to force somebody to marry you, because then you force them to marry you. Now they're in a situation where they unhappy because they didn't want to do it in the first place. So now you didn't force this person to marry you, and now they unhappy. Now you find yourself with somebody that's cheating on you, because they didn't want it in the first place, or they doing stuff that to get out of it. So it's like you can't force nobody to marry you. You have to, like I say, it has to be genuine. It has to be something that both of y'all want to do. And not only that, it just has to be right. Because if it ain't, it's not gonna work. I have to be on one accord. Like, you and this person have to be inseparable. Y'all have to be intertwined. Y'all have to be like this. You know what I'm saying? Because if not, man, you're gonna find yourself in a jam, man. Try take it from me. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that been through. I'm not talking, I'm talking off experience. Man, I can write a book on my marriage. Them 7 years, I was married. Like I said, it was some good times. I can be honest. The good outweighed the bad in my eyes. And she might tell a different story. You know what I'm saying? But in my eyes, the good outweighed the bad. It just, and two people not, on one accord, you just grow apart. You know what I'm saying? And if it ain't genuine, it ain't gonna work. And that's just how it is, man. So, marriage, it ain't a scam, man. It ain't a scam. For some people, it is. Like I say, if you with somebody and it's not the right person for you, it can be looked at as a scam. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, some people get married, you know what I'm saying? Just for the wrong reasons. Some people get married. Look, man, I ain't gonna lie. I was at the Chosen Few picnic the other day. I was talking to this girl, man. She was nice looking. You know what I'm saying? Kind of find out my boy, he was talking to her. I didn't know he talked to her like at a bar somewhere before. And I'm like, oh, if I knew that, bro, I wouldn't even said nothing to her. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't know. He told me afterwards, like, man, that's the girl I was talking about at the bar that I was talking. So I'm like, man, bro, I'm like, I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? So I fell back. But I'm gonna tell you, she was telling me when we was talking out, we was at the Chosen Few, it was nighttime, we was walking out the park. She like, yeah, I was married. So I'm like, yeah, what happened with your marriage? You know what I'm saying? What happened with it? She like, he died. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna lie, that scared the hell out of me. And I'm gonna tell you why. I'm like, man. See, I'm a paranoid person sometimes. I be thinking, I be tweaking sometimes. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm like, man, in my mind, when she told me he died, I'm like, damn, I wanted to ask her, but I would have never did nothing crazy like that. I'm like, damn, I wanted to ask her, like, did you kill him? You know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't have did nothing crazy like that. But it's like, I was like, I'm sorry, he died. But, sometimes a person my point of this story is sometimes a person can get married to you for the wrong reasons. You know what I'm saying? You might marry a person, man. They know you got this big 401k pension plan. You know what I'm saying? And, they might be putting a little poison in your food every night. A little here, a little there. I just don't trust people that ain't genuine. So if it's not genuine and I don't trust a woman that's not genuine, I'm not finna marry her, man. Because it's like I can't trust you. You know what I'm saying? And one thing about marriage, you have to be able to trust that person, man. You gotta be able to trust that person with your life. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it is. Like, I gotta be able to trust. If I leave you with $1 million, you're not gonna jump ship on me and get up out of there like Franklin Saint girl did him and Snowfall. I gotta be able to trust you with $1 million and know that you're gonna be there through thick and thin. If I can't trust you like that, man, I ain't trying to be married to you. You know what I'm saying? And that's the type of trust and love you need. You just want something that's genuine and real, man. Because if it ain't, like I said, it ain't gonna work. So, hey, you said maybe I should talk to the person Yeah, man. I let them know, hey, man, you can't force nobody to marry. If they ain't gonna marry you, man, look, you gotta. I ain't gonna say, give them an ultimatum neither. You just gotta know if this ain't what they want, you gotta move around. You know what I'm saying? Because it's people out here that'll love you and be with you and be genuine and will want to marry you if the love and is real. So, you can't force nobody to marry you. Like when I hear stuff like that, I be tripping. Like, dang, like I'm not, man. Look, you can't force me to do something I don't want to do. Look, I'm the type of person. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, because the older I get, the zero tolerance for anything. Like, I can't tolerate anything crazy. I can't tolerate no riffraff. Like, I was talking to a girl the other day. I had to stop talking to her because it's like she came with a lot of riffraff. And it's like, man, the older you get, you trying to be in a point of your life where you want peace and you at peace. You don't want no riffraff. So when you see people with bringing that to you, you have to immediately exit them out of your life. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I had to do. It was like, it was just too much. And I couldn't deal with it. So, we stopped talking, man. I talked to her for about a couple days. And, just talking to her, listening to the, riffraff. I knew, she wasn't my type. And, it's like, man, you cool. You know what I'm saying? If I see you out and about at the bar, you know what I'm saying? I buy you a drink, chat with you. You know what I'm saying? But it bothers me being with you on a level like, nah, can't do that. You know what I'm saying? You would compromise my peace and my stress levels. And the older you get, you know what I'm saying? You just want to, like I say, live in peace. So that's another thing, man. When you marry, you have to, you have to be with somebody that brings a calmness and peace to your life. Because if they don't, you know what I'm saying, it ain't gonna work, man. You know what I'm saying? Who want to be married and mad all the time, every day, all day, arguing and fighting and having a police call on you or go to jail? Like, man, if you want anybody out here in a relationship like that, I advise you to get out of there. Get out of it immediately. You know what I'm saying? It's just not worth it. You know, it's not worth it. Um, you just don't want that, man. Like I say, man, you know, you can't force nobody to do nothing. You know, if they don't want to get married, you got to move on. You know, you can let them know, hey, look, man, I tried it. I tried to work it out with you. I wanted this. You wanted that. We was on two different pages. You know, we grew apart. You know, we wasn't on the same page. You know, and ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, that person you was trying to force to marry you, you know, when you see them later on down the line and they see that you are married to somebody that's making you happy and brightening your day, they're gonna be like, man, I missed out on a good thing. I should have married that person. But it's they lost. You know what I'm saying? But never try to force nobody to do that. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, man, I don't, you know, when I hear my buddy talk about marriage as a scam, I can understand why people look at it in that aspect, you know, because like I say, women can get, you know, you know, one man, look, one thing I learned about women, and it's not men, it's mostly women. I'm just keep it real. This is mostly women doing. They will change their mind and heart in a heartbeat. One day they love you, the next day they'll wake up and say, hey, I want a divorce. Like this not working. And man, you just gotta you know what I'm saying? You just gotta understand that. When you understand that, you can't even, you know what I'm saying? You can't get mad or nothing. You know, you just gotta let them know. Look, I'm gonna give you what you want, baby. You know, I don't want nobody. I ain't trying to keep nobody that ain't trying to be kept. Like if you want out, I want you out. You know what I'm saying? Cause hey, I want somebody in my life that's gonna grow with me, and we gonna build together, and it's gonna be genuine and real. You know, you telling me you want out, that mean what we got ain't genuine or real. So it's like I'll let you go, baby. You know, just let me know when a court date. You know what I'm saying? You know, and yeah, like you know, you saying that got to be something they felt is a deal breaker. Yeah, um, a deal breaker can be like, look, this man ain't trying to marry you. Like whoever your friend is, like, or if the woman ain't trying to marry him, you know, whoever this person is, that should be a deal breaker for them. If that's what they want, and they specifically told that person, hey, I want to be married. I want to get married. You know, I have feelings for you. I love you. I want us to be together. And the other person saying, hey, I'm not on that right now. It's like, man, well, that should be a deal breaker right there. It's like, man, you know, we not going together. You looking at this thing this way, I'm looking at something this way. So it's like, you know, a lot of people be afraid of change too. Like, so they, you know, they get with somebody, you know, want to marry them. The person be like, I don't want to get married, but they so used to this person, they don't even want to go out and see if there's something out there better for them. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people afraid of change, and you know, like I say, you can't be afraid to jump off that cliff because you might land on a bed of cotton. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people scared to jump off that cliff because they feel they're gonna land on some razors. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, you know, people get comfortable. You know what I'm saying? And you can't, you know what I'm saying? Why get comfortable with something that ain't why get comfortable with something that ain't um ain't elevating or elevating y'all? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they is. You know, it's like, why get comfortable with something that ain't growing you or ain't taking you where you want to be or trying to be? Who do that? Like, I wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? If I know, look, man, I'm gonna tell you, because you know, it's some real stuff. Like I was dating this girl, and to this day, man, you know, man, look, I love this girl, man. I do anything for her. She know it, man. I'm a realist. Like I told her, even though you went back another way, I'm always be 100 with you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never gonna be mad at you or bitter. You know what I'm saying? Things is the way it is. I understood what I was getting myself involved with, and you know, I ain't mad. You know what I'm saying? But I knew in my heart, like what we had wasn't gonna grow because I knew she had something else going on, and I'm like, man, look, I want that to work out for you because that's the type of cat I am. Like, I'm a realist, man. I'm the type, look, I want to see you happy, whether it's with me or without. Any woman I ever been with know that. Like, man, look, I'm Facebook friends with a lot of my ex-girlfriends to this day. You know what I'm saying? And we cool. It's all love, man. I'm happy they happy. You know what I'm saying? I see them with their guys in traffic, man. I speak. You know what I'm saying? I wish them the best, man. I love to see them happy because that's the type of person I am. I was always a genuine dude when it came to women. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you want to see them happy, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you just want you want to see the best for people, regardless if they with you or without not with you. Like, even if they not with me, I would never want to see somebody I was dating down and out or somebody I used to go with. You know what I'm saying? I'm the type of dude, man, look, I got a heart. I even help them. Like, if they ever needed something, man, look, they can call me, or I see them in traffic, man, look, I see them on the road, flat tire, I'm jumping out, changing. You know what I'm saying? That's just the type of person I am. And that's what it is. You say you break up with a dude and he'll try to kill you. Man, that dude a weak-ass dude, man. Just like that shorty that went in there and killed that girl at her job, man. She was so pretty, man. I was so mad at that dude. Like, I don't know him, but it's like, why would you throw your life away like that? It's a lot of weak-ass niggas out here that, a woman break up with them and they can't take it. They want to snap out. You know what I'm saying? It's like, nah, man. Look, man, life is short. I'm going to tell y'all this. Life is short. So you don't, like, if somebody don't want to be with you, man, it's not the end of the road. You know what I'm saying? It's always somebody else out here for you. You just got to look at it this way. That's just God's doing, man. They're saying, hey, this woman wasn't for you. I got something else over here for you. You know what I'm saying? You can't get mad and be like, I'm going to go do something to this woman because she don't want to be with me. That's some weak ass shit. I'm going to just keep it honest. And I don't like to curse on these blogs, but to me, people that do stuff like that is weak-minded. You know what I'm saying? Like, if a woman don't want to be with you, you move on. You know what I'm saying? It's better. You got to have, it ain't too many confident people out here. You know what I'm saying? A lot of men have low self-esteem and self-esteem issues and, don't know how to deal with they was raised by women and they don't know how to deal with their emotions. Like, it's a lot of emotionally unstable men out here as well. Because they don't understand, if a woman don't want to be with you or she break up with you, then, hey, it's more women out here. You know what I'm saying? Ain't the end of the road. Like, she don't want me no more, so if I can't have her, nobody will. You want to go kill her and throw your life away. Like, what kind of stupid ass nigga is you? You go to jail and now, you know what I'm saying, she gone, you in jail. Now you can't get no woman. Not Big Low them, you know what I'm saying, big panties. They come to holler at you because now you they woman. You know what I'm saying? Because you in jail now. Now you might turn into a woman in jail, or you'll never have another woman again. So why be stupid like that, man? It's a lot of weak-minded people out here, like I said, man. That shorty, man, I don't know him. That young lady, I felt so bad for, man. My condolences to both of their families, man, because that was senseless. He should have had somebody telling him, like my older cousin used to tell me, man. My cousin Jermaine, rest his soul, man. He used to game me, man. Jermaine was a player, man. This funeral was like 100 women that he slept with at the funeral, man. It was funny. Like, I was at the funeral count like, damn, he slept with her. My cousin was a player. But he used to always tell me, man, Vale, look, man, hey, they ain't stopped making women when they made her. You know, I was going through it. You know what I'm saying? My little girlfriend broke up with me. He said, Bill, they ain't stop making women when they made her. Look at her. Look, we was in Roseland. Look at her. She bad. You know what I'm saying? And that sparked my brain. Like, man, look, it's too many women out here to be going crazy over one woman. You know, and my cousin, man, he sparked that in me, man. So that you know, I try to teach other young guys that's going through some stuff with women that don't know how to deal with it, that come sit in my barber chair and talk about it. Man, look, you don't never want to do that, young blood. There's too many women out here, man. You know what I'm saying? All you got to do, man, look, then they got social media now. They didn't have all this shit when I was younger. You know, you can date on social media apps. You can go on Facebook and meet a woman and date her and be cool. And you know what I'm saying? So cats are crazy, man. You know, you out here killing people because they don't want to be with you. You a sick ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Women like that too, man. You know, a guy don't want to be with you, or a guy, you know, y'all have a bad breakup, so you want to lie on this guy and do things. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Like, man, let it go. You know. But I say, man, the topic of the story tonight is, you know, just like marriage, man. And I say it could be a scam if it's with the wrong person. That's my thoughts. But I don't think marriage is a scam. Like I say, my thoughts is it can be looked at as a scam if it's with the wrong person. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, marriage is not a scam. You know what I'm saying? If it's with somebody that's genuine and they genuinely love you and you love them and y'all growing together and y'all on the same page when it come to everything, you know, finances, you know, how y'all deal with people, how y'all deal with each other, you know, how y'all deal with family, your kids, your work life, you know, you have to balance a lot of things out as well with that. And like I say, it can be a beautiful thing, man, if it's with the right person. So, hey, y'all, that's my talk for the night. You know what I'm saying? If you like the comments, I mean if you like the blog tonight, I'm saying all type of words. Cause see, this is no edit, man. This is straight live from you know, the Machiavelli crib. So if you like the blog tonight, you know, hit the like button, comment, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Veil the Barber. You know what I'm saying? Come see me at my locations while, you know what I'm saying, do my day-to-day business. You know, book me on the Cut app. You can find me, Veil the Barber, people want. You know, if you need a DJ, you know, DJ Veil, Rosenville, you know what I'm saying? You can book me, you know what I'm saying? Hit my inbox. You know, hit me on here. You know, you need a DJ event, I got you. That's my talk for the night, y'all. Like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.